Are you listening?
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Got your coffee. Hey, Willie, got your coffee?
No, we ain't got no tea. Like,
You got your tea?
I ain't got that either. I'm dry today.
You're dry. Oh no, somebody, bring this man a coffee.
Yep. I sure could use one.
Yeah, that's right. All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Super Fast Tortoise. Super Fast Tortoise, a show where you come and enjoy yourself and have a good time, good chat, good everything, and also officially sponsored by cardsutopia.com, where you can get sweet Magic the Gathering dice bags like this dice bag or that dice bag on the side over there for $45 plus $5 ship. You can have a cool customized channel dice bag for your collection. You can also get vinyl line dice bags. You can get strawberry bags, little berry bags that look like this. Then you can get lapel pins like that. Really cool. That salty lapel pin is pretty cool. And that little command zone tray right there, you can get your hands on one of those. Get a couple customized paintings all together. Customized paintings.
Ooh,
And
nice.
you could also get these cool dragon tails that glow in the black light. They're pretty cool. They're pretty smooth. And you can find this all at cardsutopia.com. That's right. Woo-wee. Look at everybody here. I'm so happy we got a good crowd here. Everybody showing up. Everybody in chat. Moving full. I see you in chat. Zombie. Hello. Good morning. Salmonella. Ella.
Hello.
Yeah. That's right. We miss you, Ella. Look, there's a Dark Master game there. Right there.
Dark Master Game. I don't know who that is.
Wow. Some punk loser
there
comes
he is.
in and takes over the show. Not kidding. I'm kidding. We're so happy you got to come and join us. I know life for you, Dark Master, has been up and down, but to see that you are back up is pretty nice.
Yep.
Gotta keep moving up. Can't keep going down. So
That's true.
That's
Great.
right.
I had a
That's
great
right.
weekend this past weekend. Got my spirits and my soul just at a right level. So,
Hey.
Woo-wee.
That's good.
and now I'm just
Pretty
ready to
awesome.
game and get all the streaming done.
Yeah,
Nice.
get back on your toes. Get back on your toes. And
Honestly-
with what's up?
I go see. Honestly, I've been down for a while, but since I got hold of my friends again, I'm feeling pretty good too.
That's good.
Nice.
There's power in positivity and activity. There's power. I'm glad you guys are doing well. That's awesome. You know, because life's not always candy canes and sugar. Sometimes a little lemon on the side, but sometimes you have to take those lemons and turn them into lemonade.
Yep.
Not to beat down an old saying. All right.
It's a classic though. Classic thing.
Yeah. So, first things first, because I got a big monologue coming up. I want to get to the first topic of the day. Hillbilly.
That would be the
Card of the day. Combo breaker.
Oh, sorry, I have to scroll down. My mouse is acting up. It probably needs to be charged again. All right, card of the day. Boom. Biomantic Mastery. A card that Hillbilly could use in his Merfolk deck if he likes drawing cards. Hillbilly, this card that I thought picked out for you. Why don't you read this card?
ooh, I'd love to. Biomatic Mastery. Or generic. Hybrid. And green, blue, green, blue, green, blue. For a total of 7, you can cast this sorcery. Draw a card for each creature target player controls. Then draw a card for each creature another target player controls. So with this, you can target yourself and your opponents.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
And draw a handful of cards.
nice.
Oh, yeah. Feeling behind, this will catch you up. Whoop, whoop.
Yup.
Yeah.
This would
Pretty
also
awesome.
be great with a card that gives you no maximum hand size.
Mhm. Oh yeah,
Nice.
definitely. Yeah, but I was thinking of your Merfolk deck, and a draw card ability in the Simic colors. This would be pretty tops.
Yeah.
And 4 pictures a day. We got 4 pictures today. A couple of them were sent by Mrs. Hillbilly, but I think I used this picture before. But man, it was
Yeah.
worth showing
Yeah.
again.
Yesterday.
Yep. Oh. But then I thought of Hillbilly. Got a picture of Hillbilly.
Oh, it's funny.
Oh, this is how Billy looks when he wakes up in the morning.
Unfortunately, it's true.
But that's also when he gets wired on coffee. Too much coffee? Pff, never.
Yep.
Ooh, Mrs. Hillbilly shared this. 2 coffee kind of day. Has one doped up looking goofy.
He's
Right.
having the coffee high.
Right. Yeah, the caffeine. And this one I thought was awesome. Coffee gives me superpowers. Da-da-da.
Gonzo. It looks like Gonzo anyway.
I think it's Grover, or a mix between Grover and Gonzo. Because
Yeah,
Gonzo has the nose that comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think this is a mix between the two. Whoever AI generated this made a Muppet holding coffee, basically. Did that.
Yeah.
But well, pretty good. Pretty good. Wow. So we got a topic of today, and today I have a monologue. I don't know if any of you saw in private chat, but it's a pretty long monologue. So, to be creative is to make decisions is the topic of the day. To be creative is to make decisions and follow through on them. Some people get overwhelmed with what is considered creative or what is to be creative. Truth is, being creative is all trial and error, especially in the YouTube community. You want to be the best? Well, you can't always be the best, but you can always perfect the one thing at a time. What creative want creative thumbnails? I put what creative. Want creative thumbnails? Take inspiration from other people. Wants better content? Keep making content and try to perfect one aspect till it is perfect. Keep pushing for the best. You will find through the process that you are naturally gifted at some things and not at others. What makes you creative is when you try something new and work to perfect it and make it second nature, habitual, basically. Now, the same goes with Magic the Gathering. You will not be the best deck builder at first, but if you keep building new decks and perfecting one deck at a time, that deck will get better. It will be better. And as the process continues, you will start seeing common traits between the decks you have built and start making those traits habitual, right? So basically, if you work on something long enough and hard enough, it starts becoming second nature and it becomes a habit. And the same goes with creating a YouTube video or live. You got to have a plan and a goal to push you, to inspire you to want to do better and work harder. Learning something should be more of a habitual process and not a quick answer. The better you become and more habits you make at being creative, the mind will open up more to make decisions based off your experiences. This is how we get better at our craft. Learning is learning about improving. Let's open up the discussion to all of you who are here. What are ways that make you creative? What are ways you've had to struggle and learn?
All right. Well, I'll take this first.
All right.
To be like you're talking when you make a deck, for example,
Right?
or it's a arena or paper, whichever.
Yeah.
You get to build around a card or card idea, and you try it. If it fails, pick out the weakest card and replace it with something that still works in with the idea until you can get it right.
Right.
That's the creativeness of decks
Mhm.
and the creativeness of the person making the deck. And this goes in with content with us content creators all the time that make different decks every day. We have to be creative, make different decks to show our viewers instead of
Mhm.
showing the same decks over and over and over. And also, while we're doing that, we have to be able to improve on that deck as we're playing it.
Right, right.
Such as myself, I do live streams every day, and I'll make a deck. If it fails, I'll either go back to the drawing board, which means full white, go on with a different idea, or I try to improve on that idea.
Ooh, improving. Yeah. Improving is always the goal to one
Yep,
trying to get better, learn something. You know,
exactly.
none of us are gifted the same way as other people, but we're gifted in our own ways.
Yeah.
And the more we push to learn like other people do, the more we expand our knowledge and traits of being creative.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. You got anything to say down there, Dark Master?
Coming from somebody that uses the same deck all the time, not so much on that part.
What about your YouTube content?
My YouTube content, the shorts every single day. If anybody has come over onto my channel, they will see Fortnite shorts for every day. It's a grind. As you get better with the editing, it just becomes a natural flow.
Hmm.
But it's not like that with most people as well, because some people don't know how to edit.
Right. And
You
the
have
trick
to
with
keep a. Oh, sorry.
I was saying the trick with editing is you just start editing and you try to be better every time you do something different.
Yep. Yes, we
Yeah,
are live.
we're live, Ella.
Yeah, we're live. Hold on,
Yes, Clint. Doc
we're
is
live.
on.
I see myself on
Yeah,
the YouTubes.
so you're watching now. On my end, it says.
Hmm.
Oh wow! So Salmonella, his video didn't switch over for him right away.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. I don't get it.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
is.
understand it. No, but you're awesome. And you were saying, Dark Master?
Uh, slip now.
Oh, okay, you're good. You're
Oh,
good.
that
You're good.
happens.
Yeah, you was talking about your shorts.
Right, you're talking about your shorts,
Oh,
Fortnite.
yeah, the shorts I do every single day. It's a constant grind. As you keep on doing it, you just get better
Mm-hmm.
at it in time. It just becomes a flow, something natural.
Right.
Muscle memory, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's pretty much how it is.
Yep.
That's pretty much how it is. Muscle memory. That's how you want to make it. You want to make habits habitual. You want to get better. Like if you want to work on a thumbnail, look at other people's thumbnails. See what's working. Try to mimic that. Learn the process to get from point A to point B, right? And do it over again. If you really want to get better at a thumbnail, make three different thumbnails. Three different thumbnails for the same video, and throw them up for voting.
Yeah.
Which one's the better one? If you want to try
It's a
that
good
out.
idea.
Yeah, some people do that. Then YouTube is actually offered a way to do it. Like they have this thing if you pay for TubeBuddy, or they have it on YouTube now. If you upload a video straight to YouTube, it gives you options to upload three different thumbnails, and it'll go through the three different thumbnails to see which one makes more view clicks.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's
I don't know if
good.
you know that.
Crispy soul.
Crispy souls. Hello.
Those.
We're all in trouble. And we're going to get some spoilers today, but we want to talk about some fun stuff today, like some creative things. Because Hillbilly's getting to a point where he's going to start pushing his creativity a little more, and he doesn't realize this right now. But like he's reached 400 subscribers, right?
Four,
And
four.
now he's going to go for more content. He's even talking about pushing the stream up to afternoon streams or morning streams or other things, right? But then what happens is he's going to start getting into thumbnails. Oh boy.
Mhm.
Ah. Oh yeah. So you're gonna hold on a second. We got someone who wants to join. But yeah, Hillbilly, what are your plans for the future?
Oh Lord, I got so much, so much. I'm at 402 subs now,
402.
and also, that. Thank you, Crispy Souls. That does trigger a giveaway to where I have to go get some prizes for the giveaway. Oh man, I can't wait to do this. And also, what I have for my future plans, I want to continue to grow, and I'm trying to do, come up with different ideas, be more creative to improve the channel quality and the kind of decks that that I run. I'm going to try and improve those where I can make more meta efficient decks that's not fully meta. If that makes any sense. And it's just a lot of ideas I have going on in my head right now. And it's going to be a journey, and I'm ready to take this journey. And I'm appreciate each and every one of my subs for going on this journey with me. And it's been a heck of a ride, and we're still on the ride, and we're almost over that hill, and we're having 500. And there will be a surprise. I will go ahead and announce there will be a surprise giveaway between now and 500 subs. I will say that. I'm not trying to chill or nothing, but I'm just saying it will be a surprise giveaway.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And oh yeah. But as far as the channel, it's tough, and we're going get it to where I do some more stuff.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. All right, Salmonella.
What's up, Ella?
Hi.
Hey.
Too long.
Your audio is a little low. Let me see if I can help that.
I think I know exactly what the problem is.
There's noise in the background coming from somewhere.
Is that better now?
And
Might be on my end.
Yeah, that's better.
I lost my audio of you. Default mic. There we go.
No, not mine.
What happened?
I think he did something on his computer and it kicked him out. He'll be back.
He left us.
Hello?
Hello.
You said to me, host muted my mic.
All right, there you go.
Me and StreamYard.
There you go.
There he is.
There we go. For the 100th time, hand grenade pins in every line. Throw them up, let's have a shine. Going out of my flipping mind. That's right.
TCG dude.
TCG dude.
TCG dude, thank you for stopping by. I know he's going to go live with DJ soon, going over spoilers, but we'll go over spoilers today.
Go.
So, Salmonella, if you haven't caught on, we're talking about the creative process and between YouTube and Magic the Gathering, but about learning, making things habitual. And I know someone named Salmonella who's been doing shorts lately, and some actually interesting concepts of shorts, I should say, because I haven't seen it, where you like or dislike a card and you show the card. But also, you've done a couple other things with your channel. How is the creative process for you? And I know you're squeezing some of the content in during times when you're available to do so. But what has been the process for you to come up with these ideas?
Uh, Honestly and truly, a lot of you guys have been feeding me these ideas, and I'm just taking the great advice from this community that you guys have been building. You, oh my god, Cardboard Odysseys, I believe it was.
Yeah,
Hillbilly, DJ. There's a good group of people that have like poked ideas into my head, and then like you said the like, rate it or hate it. That's a Pokemon thing. That's a big on the Pokemon trend. I didn't see
nice.
very much in the Magic version to it, and I was just like, you know what, let's jump on that one. Um, yeah, it's the process for me is it's been trying to figure out what my ADHD brain wants to actually do because I want to do the content, but then when I get to the content, I'm like, so
Yeah.
Nice. Well, that's
like,
pretty cool. Like, because everybody that's on this channel is usually a creator of some sort. So, like, and it's always interesting to see the creative process between everybody. Because like the creative process is always different, and learning is always different for people. Some people have a harder time learning. Some people have a harder time coming up with new ideas. But I want to hone in on the idea that being creative is not trying to out create somebody. It's really about making decisions and following through on them. Like if you want to try, like being creative can be trying something like wearing pink, and wearing pink can be your choice and going with it and trying to see and discovering how it affects your day-to-day life or your content. Or maybe you like one time I used pink sleeves on a deck, like my Rafika the mini deck in Magic, just to throw people off, thinking, oh, they think it's a pink color that might not be a super surreal good deck, and even though it's probably one of my best decks. And I know trying different things, making the decision to do it, just to learn, test, will give you a different aspect. Like playing lands point oh. Lands point oh is a deck that's all basic lands, and you just go into your FNM and troll people like you actually have a good deck, but you know you're going to lose every game. But it's all more about learning the meta than really about winning the game.
Yep.
That's true.
Yeah. So, moving forward, you've done creative things. You've actually created a song not too long ago. You AI generated a song, came up with an idea, and boom. But
Yeah.
you also do content. You do content on your channel when you can.
Yeah. I need to restart the match because apparently the constructed deck for the black pairing isn't. I can't get very far in it with it,
Mm-hmm.
like I did with red. So I might just go back to red until I get enough cards for the black deck in the game. But that's just me.
Yeah. Like Crispy Soul, that sounds like a fantastic idea.
You're back too.
All right.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome, Crispy Souls. So, content creation creators, thumbnails. Who loves making thumbnails?
Yeah.
You
That person up in the corner, left corner.
you guys don't like
Super
making
fast
thumbnails?
Taurus.
You
He
guys do
loves making
not
the
like
thumbnails.
making thumbnails. Thumbnails should be like I like the biggest trick with thumbnails I learned is you should make the thumbnail before you make the video.
Yep.
And it does wonders. Right? Thumbnails are I understand I got a graphic designer's headspace when it comes to making thumbnails and stuff like that. Sure, so it comes more naturally to me to try something out and do something different. And I make thumbnails every day. I generate like one idea, then I put two pictures together and make one thumbnail for the morning show every day. Um, but like I find it interesting, and I like to make templates for it so I can be lazier with it. Like I use the same template every day for my thumbnails, so I don't have to recreate everything and whatnot. But like I know in short feeds it's harder to make thumbnails, but if you upload it from an Apple device, you can upload a thumbnail. I know when you make a video thumbnail, like when you upload a video, you have to have a decent thumbnail, and that drives in viewers. Part of the algorithm is driving in viewers because viewers are the people, you know. like algorithm is the people who watch your stuff and interact with your stuff, who like your video, comment, chat, all the fun jazz. Just trying to find a creative outlet sometimes is difficult, but one thing I want to make sure everybody knows not to do is don't take it all in at once. Do not try to be the best YouTube creator out there when your skill levels like entry. Like, you can't you want to focus on making a great video, then you want to focus on making a thumbnail. You one of the two things will be the best part of your video, guaranteed. If you have a great video, you're probably gonna have a sucky thumbnail. If you have a great thumbnail, you're probably gonna have a sucky video at first, right?
Okay.
So the trick is don't get overexhausted trying to work one thing all the time. Or like if you want to make a good video, focus on a good video. The thumbnail, take time on the thumbnail. Don't rush yourself. All right. Well, one thing I noticed, if it's a piece of advice, thumbnails with people actually in the images, like yourself, driving viewers. If you look as good as Salmonella, you probably get like millions of viewers.
Coming from, I don't show my face in the videos, which is kind of funny.
right, right. But like Hillbilly, like I know he's gonna need to. He's getting to the point where he's gonna need to drive in thumbnails shortly, and I can teach him the program a little. But there's easy ways to make thumbnails. You can make thumbnails off your phone nowadays. Because I know, I have a sense that he's going to start growing his content with his subscribers a little, but don't try to grow too fast, too strong, because you just do one thing at a time. Because I know you care about the quality of your product that you do on YouTube, Hillbilly.
I do.
Yeah. And look at Darkmaster, such a handsome little guy down there.
I
Yeah.
have over 1,000 videos on my channel.
Same here.
Jesus.
Same here. I think I have almost
Now-
2,000 maybe.
So I'm the
I
baby
have to start
creator
working on
and the baby
thumbnails
player.
for every single one of those videos
You
soon.
probably have more videos than I have, Salmonella, son, the baby creator here.
But Salmonella moving forward both platforms. That's why having conversations like these is important to me, because I like to try to reach out to the people who might be new, who might be trying to get things. Salmonella has a really great brain space for being creative, and I've seen this. And this is not to kiss his butt. It's just to show that people are paying attention to his creativity. It's like one of his major creative outlets is Magic the Gathering, and since he can basically put a deck together, form a deck, and make a competitive deck, which is one of his biggest things he's been doing lately. He's making competitive decks. He's really grown really fast, in one realm, so that same energy is going to transfer over to YouTube eventually.
We are working on that deck tech from the last time I was on the stream.
Nice.
I'm
Nice.
actively working on that video. I've scrapped it 3 times, but we'll get there.
We'll get there.
We got 1.2K videos.
Woo-woo.
Jesus, good job.
So how many you have, Billy?
I mean, I have 1.2K.
And that's mainly live streams, ain't it? Every
Yep.
single day, multiple times.
Yep.
Yep, that counts as shorts too. So just remember that.
Yeah, I got a few shorts on there.
No, that I'm saying, they just know that counts your shorts too. That goes for me too, because I have over 1,000 videos, and a handful of those are shorts, and a handful of those are short videos. A handful of those are deck techs from back in the day.
Nice.
But like, one thing I want to stress that I've been learning is people on the other side of the audience care about the quality of your video, care about the quality of your product nowadays. YouTube is not the Wild West anymore. It's not like you can make a pimple popping video and it's just going to go viral because people are like watching pimple popping. And you know, that little cat video is not going to go viral on a platform like YouTube anymore, like it does on TikTok. And what's come up is YouTube has become a proven method source, right? By proven method, YouTube has back in the day you could post a video, the thumbnail automatically create for your video. Sometimes you can upload a thumbnail, and the more people click on it, the more people liked it and got popular off it, got good reactions, it would grow really quick. And people would subscribe to a channel just because they're creating short-term content that was really funny or really fun. Then we went to an era where the content moved from silly little video content to more of a business ordeal. Like we had Equal Street, who was number one, then Smosh. Then we had like real businesses coming on YouTube making content that was really good. Then things shifted from there because YouTube couldn't hold up the payment of that work, like that work with the advertisement and stuff. That they had a shift, and now YouTube shifted to the content creator, and the content creator was more the home base. Like there's a lot of vloggers out there who are making money off YouTube, whose whole life is about vlogging. So YouTube has gone from the Wild West to a proven method that it's like a secondary 8 to 9 job, or what, a 5 to 9 job anymore, or whatever you call it. How many hours you
9
work
to
a day?
5.
9 to 5. Thank you. It's working 9 to 5. That's right. So yeah, it's a proven method. So learning and being creative is important on the YouTube platform. It's not like YouTube does not support the casual creator much anymore when it comes to casual creation of a thumbnail. You either got to prove yourself and keep doing it, or be persistent. Now, on making videos or content like my daily show, to Hillbilly Show, to Dark Master Show. I was about to call it Dark Gaming.
Dark gaming show.
Um, but like it's about consistency. It's about improving. It's about getting better. It's about being awesome.
I've been watching the truth in those statements, and what since I just did a wave of uploads on these shorts, and then watching the engagement and going through it and trying to figure out what like hashtags and where things are drawing from, and the content that I thought would go off isn't going off, and the content that I thought would do the worst has got the highest amount of views. I'm absolutely boggled about it.
So it's the thing with hashtags is hashtags are for searchable terms, right? So
Yeah.
So searchable terms will someone types in like first things first, if you're doing a single magic card, like you're doing carry Zev expertise, you like hashtag that card because someone's always searching for that on Google or something like that. Then you type in the kind of video that you want you think people are searching all the time for, and that's kind of how it works. You put in too many hashtags, which I learned, and I haven't changed. You put in too many hashtags, you just smack yourself in a lot of searching. What's pretty cool is I've been able to find myself on Google a couple times just because of hashtags. So
Yeah.
I know it works.
It works. I just don't know the right ones to be smashing. I never thought about especially with the rated hated the specific card names. That's actually a really good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hashtag training
searching out.
card game. Hashtag like several different hashtags you can use. Just gotta
Yep.
think. Like for my Fortnite ones, sometimes I put hashtag gamer dude.
Right. And if you need to find something popular that's trending, that's in the topic of what you're doing, and put that as a hashtag.
Yep. Like, for example, Dark Master, you do Fortnite. Hashtag Fortnite.
Hashtag kills, hashtag win, hashtag lose,
Yep.
hashtag zero builds if it's actually the zero builds. If it's the builds, hashtag builds, hashtag game or hashtag gamer dude, hashtag
Correct.
Okay,
rage.
so
That might
that's
end
where
up
I was
pulling them
at, and
in.
then Curtis just said something. Uh, too many hashtags. What's that range? 'Cause I know it's not a perfect. There's not a 13 hashtags, and then you're flooded. But what's
Right.
that range you should be in?
I
Well,
don't
so
do any
like,
more than 10.
yeah, I was about to say 10 is probably about the perfect number.
Mhm.
Like, I have too many hashtags, and that's because I float too many, too many different content types on my default upload. Um, so, but like, the reason why I keep my hashtag the same is because I have everything hashtagged under morning coffee. So morning coffee pops up the most when you look up tortoise nowadays.
Okay.
But I can tell you the truth. The videos that perform the channel are right now are my gameplay channels when I do Saturday night gameplay because I don't have as many hashtags spamming up. Woo woo, you rock.
Yeah.
And with that, we're gonna kind of turn the curve to going on to what is the spoiler section because I want to get some of the spoilers out of the way because we got some spoilers. I don't know if we'll do a deck of the day. If we do, that'd be cool. But share screen.
Okie dokie.
Oh, that's an injection. Check. Woo!
Right. Ooh, we are getting two
Oh,
planeswalkers. Nice.
spoilers.
Spoilers. So we got
Oh,
Oko, the ringleader, and Jace reawakened. Yeah,
I
look at
had a
that.
feeling he was going to become evil. Look at it.
Hmm.
Look at Jace.
Interesting.
Yep.
All right, hold on. I was waiting for the Ella to come back. There you go. Woo. So, no, hold on, hold on. Where are we? So we got Oko ringleader. We got Jace reawakened, who looks mean and gruff, right?
Jace, yeah, that Jace is interesting.
Yeah, he costs 2 blue for 3 loyalty legendary planeswalker Jace. You can't cast spells. You can't cast a spell during your first, second, or third turns of the game. Oh, that's pooey. What's the point of having an early cost Jace? +1, draw cards and discard a card. Looting's always good.
Okay.
+1, you may exile an online card with converted mana value 3 less from your hand. If you do, it becomes plotted. I don't
All
know what plotted is right now.
right.
I don't think anyone does.
-6 until in a turn when you cast a spell, copy it. You may choose new targets for this copy. That's pretty good.
Nice. I see why you have to wait till your fourth turn.
Right. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'd like it early. I like it early. But you know it doesn't. But you know what? You can cheat this into play before turn 3. So,
Oh yeah.
woo woo. All right. Then you got Annie Flash, the veteran. Um, I don't know if you can read that. Can you read that, Hillbilly?
Yeah. 3 red, green, and a white. So 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 4/5 for 6. Human rogue, legendary creature. Flash when any flash the veteran enters the battlefield. If you cast it, return target permanent card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped.
Yeah.
Whenever any flash becomes tapped, exile the top 2 cards of your library. You may play those cards this turn. Not bad. Because
Not
more likely
bad.
you'll have the mana to play the cards since this card costs so much.
Right. It's kind of like a Sun Titan when it enters the battlefield. When it attacks, it gives you draw abilities. And that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Killing the
And it,
kid?
okay, if you go 4 colors with this card here,
Oh, yeah?
Jace is in your graveyard,
Right.
you can bring Jace back from your graveyard. Because it's called only because Jace only costs 2 blue mana.
Right.
And it does say permanent card with mana value 3 or less. So not too bad.
Not too bad at all. Then we got Killing the Kid right here. We got some green, white, blue. The 3/3 legendary creature, human fairy rogue. Flying lifelink. Whenever you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, you may cast a permanent spell with equal or lesser mana value from your hand without paying its mana cost. If you do, you may put a land card from your hand on the battlefield. That's
Ooh,
pretty solid. Or if you
nice.
don't. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Bam. Then we got Ella the Muscle here. Ella, you want to read this card? Can you read this card?
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me get a little closer. Whenever an artifact or another creature, whenever you sacrifice another artifact creature, am I reading the right one? Yeah, I am.
Yeah, Rakdos Muscle.
Exiles card equal to its mana value from the top of target player's library until your next end step. You may play those cards and mana of any type can be spent to cast this spell.
Nice.
Sacrifice another creature. Rakdos. I can't see the rest of it. My eyes are blurring out.
All right.
I'll
This is
finish.
All right.
I'll go see. I'll finish it for him. Sacrifice another creature. Actos the muscle gains indestructible until end of turn. Tap it. Activate only once each turn.
That's a pretty good card.
Yeah, not bad.
That's not bad.
It has flying and trample. So it can
Oh,
trample through.
That looks like the Belrog from Lord of the Rings.
You
It kind of does.
Oh,
It kind of
Only
does.
co-
That's Rakdos.
Yep, it only
From
costs
Lord of the
5,
Rings.
2. It only costs
Yeah.
5, 2 generic, 2 black, and a red.
Mm-hmm.
Not too bad, actually.
Not
That's
bad at
not
all.
Rakdos.
I like the fact that you can spend any color mana to cast those spells, and
Yeah.
make sure that you don't have to worry if you're in their colors or not. Black,
Mhm.
red are hard. Well, red's a lot. I see a lot of, but not a lot of black.
Right.
So-
Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's get down here. We got Vraska the Silencer. Can anybody read that one?
Yeah.
I'll read it. I was gonna say I'll read it.
All right, go ahead.
Death Touch. It has Death Touch. It's a 1 in black green, and whenever a non-token creature in opponent control dies, you may pay 1. If you do, return the card to the battlefield tap under your control. It's a treasure artifact with tap. Sacrifice this artifact, add 1 mana to any color, and it loses all other card types.
That's
I killed your creature and turned it into a treasure.
Woo-hoo. It
That's
costs
not
a
bad.
generic, a black, and a green for a 3/3 legendary creature, Gorgon Assassin, Vraska. She lost her spark, apparently.
Yep.
Ooh.
All
Then,
right.
next card, we got the Great Tog Ravenous Ride. Yeah. Cost 3 generic, a black, and green, trample haste. Whenever Great Tog Ravenous Ride deals combat damage to a player, you may sacrifice a creature that's saddled it this turn. If you draw X cards, you put land cards from your hand on the battlefield tap. Or X to sacrifice a creature's power. Saddle 1. Interesting.
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
You got a lot of land in your hand.
It's weird that they made saddle a crew mechanic for creatures.
Yeah,
That's
it
interesting.
is.
All right.
Next one you have to click on.
Yeah, I know. I had the ads all gone.
Yep.
Savala, Eager Trailblazer. Ooh. Let's see. 2 green, white. Legendary creature, Elf Scout, Vigilance. Whenever you cast a creature spell, create a 1/1 red mercenary creature token with tap. Creature control gets +1/+0 until turn. Activate only as a sorcery. You may tap, choose a color, add 1 mana of that color for each different power among creatures of control.
Ooh,
That's
nice.
Oh,
That's useful, yeah.
My internet's working again! Yay!
Woohoo!
Good.
This is a good card.
It is fun. All right. Boop. Now, who wants to read the Gets the Hellraiser? That one's a fun card.
I can
Guess
get it.
the Hellraiser, free colorless, double black, legendary creature, human warlock, ward, 2 colorless, pay 2 life. Skeletons and zombies you control get +1/+1 and have menace. Whenever you commit a crime, create 2 tapped 2/2 blue and black zombie rogue creature tokens. This ability triggers only once each turn.
Nice.
Oh, so creating a crime is not hard. Starting opponents, anything they control, and/or cards in their graveyards is a crime. I like that.
Nice.
Yeah. So kill spells are committing a crime. Well, should be because it's murder. Oh,
I think this is my new zombies deck.
this is pretty solid for sure.
Yeah, it is.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And we got Tiny Bones, the pickpocket. Who can read this one?
Tiny Bones, the pickpocket, cost 1 mana. 1/1. Skeleton Rogue, legendary creature
Hmm.
with Death Touch, which also goes good with Gissa because it's a skeleton.
Right.
Whenever Tiny Bones, the pickpocket, deals combat damage to a player, you may cast target non-land permanent card from that player's graveyard.
Ooh.
And mana of any
Internet
type
went out
can
for a
be
second,
spent to
sorry.
cast that
Mhm.
spell. Nice.
I think
That's
Tiny Bones is gonna be a real good card.
That is a really good card. I like casting spells for my opponent's stuff.
Yep.
Woo.
The mechanic I've never worked with.
Yeah.
And you can turn Tiny Bones into a 2/2 with that creature beside it.
Gisa
Gissa.
the Hellraiser.
That's interesting. We got another Tiny Bones down here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an enchantment. Okay.
Oh,
We got Magda, the Boardmaster. I'll get this one. Costs a generic red legendary creature, Dwarf Berserker, 2/2. Whenever you commit a crime, create a tap treasure token. This ability triggers once only each turn. Sacrifice 3 treasures, create a 4/4 red scorpion dragon creature token with flying and haste. Activate only as a sorcerer. Ooh.
ooh.
I wish
4/4
they,
dragon.
I wish they'd show us a picture of that. Look at that
Really?
dragon scorpion.
4/4 dragon.
That's mean.
Yeah. All right. Who's got slick shot show off?
I got slick shot show off. For 2, 1 in a red. Creature, bird, wizard, flying, Haste. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, skill shot show off gets +2/+0 until end of turn.
Yeah, that's pretty
Pilot.
good.
You may pay 1 and a red, exile this card from your hand, cast it as a sorcery, put sorcery on a later turn without paying its mana cost, pilot only as or plot, excuse me, not pilot. Plot only as a sorcery.
So there tells us what plot is.
All right, that's right. So it's you may pay 2 and exile this card from your hand, cast it as a sorcery on a later turn without paying. So you're protecting the card from being discarded from your hand,
Yeah.
basically.
Ag black, it works against my discard deck.
We got the
Plot,
great
is plot a
train
new
heist.
mechanic?
Yeah, plot is a new mechanic.
Yeah.
We got the great train heist. I'm going to read this one because the text is really small and I can see it. Costs 1 red. It's an instant. It's got spree. Choose 1 or more additional costs. Okay, so additional costs. This is a weird AF. Plus 3 mana. Untap all creatures you control. If it's your turn combat phase, there is an additional combat phase after this phase. Plus 2 generic. Creatures you control get +1/+0, gain first strike. Turn. Plus 1 red. Choose target opponent. Whenever a creature you control dies, target opponent. Choose target opponent. Whenever a creature you control dies, deals combat damage to that player this turn. Create a tap treasure token. All right. So effectively, it's a 1 mana does nothing spell.
Yep.
But for 4 mana, you can do the first ability. For 6 mana, you do the first 2 abilities. And for 7 mana, you can do every ability.
All right.
That's insanity. It's the epitome of multiple choice, and it's weird.
So
It's
this
okay.
it. So does this mean to me that you don't actually have to, if you don't want to do one, you can still do 2 and 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
It says
Choose
choose
one or
one
more
or
additional
more.
costs. So pay
Right?
one,
You're just
and then cool.
Yep.
oh yeah,
I guess I'm gonna go back to
it
the
is
Yep.
weird.
Wi-Fi.
It's neat. It's weird, but it's neat. It's like it's being able to craft your own spell out of 3 different options.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we got Tiny Bones joins up.
I'll read this one if that's okay.
Okay.
When Tiny Bo is the black, and for what it does, it is a legendary enchantment. When Tiny Bones enters the battlefield, any number of target players each discard a card. Whenever a legendary creature enters the battlefield under your control, any number of target players each mill a card and lose 1 life.
Ooh.
Ooh,
What? Know a deck that can go in.
that's pretty solid. Well, look at the next card. It's called Vraska joins up. It seems like a cycle of enchantments or something.
Black green legendary
Uh,
enchantment. When forgot. I'll
Vraska.
let somebody else take over.
Vraska joins up for a
Rapid
black
joins-
and a green. It's a legendary enchantment. When Vraska joins up, enters the battlefield, put a death touch counter on each creature you control.
Mhm.
Nice. And whenever a legendary creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Not too bad, because it gives your creatures death touch and they're legendary and they attack, you get to draw a card.
This cycle might be a good cycle to go through.
That might.
Once more cards released for it.
It's pretty good. I like it. Then we got Fortune Loyal Steed, which I'll read this one. Costs 2 generic and whites, a 2/4 legendary creature beast mount. When Fortune Loyal Steed enters the battlefield, scry 2. Whenever Fortune attacks while saddled at the end of combat, exile it and up to 1 target creature that's saddled this turn. And return this card to the battlefield under their owner's control. Saddle 1. Yeah, interesting. Look, here's another hillbilly. Why don't you grab this card? This insatiable
Okay.
avarice.
Insatiable Avarice, 1 black sorcery with spree. What spree is, you choose 1 or more additional cost. So for 2 more mana, for a total of 3, the cost and the spree cost, search your library for a card, then shuffle. Put that card on top. Tutor. Then for 3 again, 3 black. Target player draws 3 cards and loses 3 life.
Woo!
I like this card. It's not too bad, actually.
That card is pretty saucy. So for 1 nothing, for 3 mana, you can tutor a card. For 5 mana, you get a tutor a card, put it on top, draw 3 cards, lose 3 life. So 5 mana, you get a tutor a card and get that card plus 2 extras. That's pretty saucy.
Yep. The only downside I see, there is a downside to this card, though.
That's
With
not
any of these free cards, you pay 1 to be able to play the card, but you don't get any effects.
right.
Get any of the effects, you have to pay the extra.
Right, but if you pay 1, you get the sorcery cap, so that goes for spells matters, if that matters.
Correct. That's the only thing that's good for it.
Yep. All right, we got Duelist of the Mind. Who wants to grab that one?
I got it. Duelist of the Mind, 1 in a blue. Human Advisor, Flying Vigilance. Duelist of the Mind's power is equal to the number of cards you've drawn this turn. Whenever you commit a crime, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. This ability triggers 1 per turn. All the crimes.
Pretty cool.
Yep. And since it has Flying and Vigilance, I'd say this is a good card.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We got Fibblethip lost on the range. Anybody want to care to grab that card?
Home on the range. Fibblethip lost on the range is a 1 and 2 blue. Legendary Homunculus. Ward 2, you may look at the top card of your library at any time. Broken. The top card of your library has plot. The plot cost is equal to its mana cost. You may plot non-land cards from from the top of your library.
Interesting.
Yeah, they're getting around mill. They're trying to get around mill.
Yep.
That's pretty good. Pretty good. Then we got How to Pay. I needed a to pay. Cost 1 red X sorcery. How to Pay deals X damage to target creature. Create a number of tapped treasure tokens equal to the amount of excess damage dealt to that creature this turn.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice.
That's pretty solid.
Oh,
That's
that is
pretty
so
solid.
going in the room right now.
So if you deal 10 damage to a 1/1, you get 9.
Yep. 9 treasure tokens. That's insane. Treasures. All right. Go down here. So this is the last of the spoilers. Then they go to the basic land art. Let me click on this dude.
Heath Rebirth.
Yeah. You want to read it?
Sure. With Heath Rebirth for 3 black and green sorcery. Return up to 1 target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Then return up to 1 target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand.
Nice.
So this is reanimate sorcery card because you get a creature, but you also get another permanent into your hand. So that could be another creature. It can be enchantment, planeswalker, anything, any kind of permanent. Very good card. However, it does cost 5.
Yeah, it'll see play. It'll definitely see play though, because you get 2 cards back for 5 mana.
That ain't bad, really.
No,
bad at all.
It's,
I like it.
I like it too. Let's click on this one. Escape Illusion.
1 white. Instant spree. Choose 1 or more additional costs. +1. Exile target non-token creature at the beginning of the next end step. Return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. +2. Choose target creature. If there is no other creature with greater power than it, destroy that creature.
Ooh.
Wow.
So you had to say the biggest creature on the battlefield with that part. So that's insane. That's
Yeah.
That's nuts. All right.
Oh, I guess they're giving me more blink effects for my Breath Triplets deck.
Yeah.
Yep.
The new haunt, 1 in a blue enchantment. The beginning of your end step, if you haven't cast a spell from your hand this turn, the new haunt isn't a creature and it becomes a 3. Isn't a creature, it becomes a 3/3 creature with flying and additional to its other types.
Pretty insane.
Stay tuned for Veil.
That's not bad.
No, it's not bad. It pays 2 in the blue, you surveil 1. That's pretty good. That's gonna be a flavor one for certain decks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say this is probably what a turn 3 creature.
All right. If you haven't cast at the beginning of your end step, if you haven't cast a spell from your hand this turn, the new haunt isn't a creature, becomes a creature and flying addition. So it just turns into a creature and it doesn't go back. That's pretty solid.
Yep.
All right. Now this card I like.
It looks pretty. I want those boots.
Well, they're made for walking. Lava Spur Boots, 1 generic. Equipped creature gets +1/+0 and has haste and ward 1. And equipped for 1. It's the new Lightning Greaves. It's a fixed Lightning Greaves. It's a fixed Swift Boots, I guess. I don't know. It's going to be an additional haste engine for your deck. It's going to be solid. We're going to want this card.
Oh, that card's expensive as hell.
Yep.
Putting ward on any creature.
I like it.
I like it too.
Oh, yeah. Walter Griffith just woke up, showing some love. Thank you, Brody. Hello. Woo. Woo. That has been the spoilers of the day, and we've reached time limit of the day too. We're
Brody.
past an hour.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
We want to thank everybody for showing up today, being awesome, for joining the chat. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you for joining everybody. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for leaving a comment. Thank you for subscribing, everybody who is here. Much love to everybody. Remember, I remembered. I'm gonna show you this clip. So after this clip, listen to Lord Megatron.
The deck of the day is brought to you by Red Cub Leather. High quality leather deck boxes and merchandise. Customizable options are available. The link is in the description box below.
Shockwave! What is your command, Megatron?
Subscribe for Magic the Gathering and other content for evil fun.
Fear not, Megatron.